Take gains, take gains, take gains. Yes, I'm a mess. I'm just down in my gym working out. Haven't showered or anything like that. Pew-wee! Stinky Josh. Dude, I was just thinking about this. I was working with a guy yesterday. Just a legend. This guy crushes. We'll call him Dave. Brave Dave. And his investment firms he's working with, told him to have like 50% bonds. And Dave's just a couple years older than me, healthy as an ox, and he's just crushing. And I was like, why, man? I mean, he's got more money, he knows what to do. I mean, he's just a great guy, you know what I'm saying? And he's not running out of money, anything like that. So I'm like, why do they want you 50% bonds? It doesn't make sense. Protect the downside. I'm like, well, the downside in my program is already modeled worse than 2008, and you're fine, dude. I mean, in worst case scenario, we freaking got to tighten your belt a little bit. All right, big deal. It's just, the whole thing's stupid. He's the exception to the rule, amigos. You might be different. You might be like your old buddy Josh, that you don't have a significant liquid net worth. You have most of your money tied in your home or something like that. And yet you can't live off your home unless you reverse mortgage it. And I can't do that because I'm only 54. And if you reverse mortgage it only gives you, depending on how old you are, will give you less than 50% of your equity anyway. So we're not talking huge lump sums necessarily of money you can get from your home. And so as such, my liquid net worth has to persist. Including 2022, the S&P 500 is up 30% from 1 January 2022 until 4 December 2024. That includes 2022, which the S&P 500 was down, 22% or something like that. We have massive gains, dudes. Massive gains. Oh, but Trump's going to make the economy go great. Dude, the economy and the stock market doesn't track 100% correlation. It just doesn't do that, dude. There are plenty of times the economy is freaking going crazy and the stock market doesn't follow along. There are plenty of times the economy is going crazy and the stock market takes a big fat dump in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that to happen at the same time you're getting ready to draw down some assets to live on. All right, so you got to start looking at taking some gains. We were up 32% or something like that, to include a bear market, which means over the last 2 years, we're up, 50%? Now, if you're like me, you're still going to work. I'm still plugging. I don't take it, but I already have, 20% cash, something like that, in bonds. Probably 20 to 25% cash in bonds, long-term government bonds. Mostly cash, but I got a nice position in long-term government bonds. But I mean, I don't intend to draw this money down anytime soon. The only reason I have cash is to let me go night-night if things go south. I like having some cash. It makes me feel better. Sue me. I got some long-term government bonds as a speculation that the interest rates could go down from where they were. They have gone down, but I think we might be leveling off now. So I think the days of that speculative play are probably over. I didn't really benefit as much as I thought. But I'm still getting a 4 and a 5% yield on that, so I'll take that all day long while I'm sitting there. And if the interest rates go down, I'll benefit. But if they don't, I'll just continue to clock in that 4 to 5%. It doesn't bother me. Everything else is VTI. I got some individual stocks, Southern Company, Principal Financial Group, Nintendo for one of my kids bought some Nintendo. I got some other couple small things too. An ETF on, I forgot. Some energy, I forgot what it was. But generally speaking, everything's VTI. All right, VTI with some cash and some long-term government bonds. But I'm still working. Let's say I'm getting ready to talk to these guys today. I can't remember the last time we talked to them. But anyway, getting ready to talk to these guys today. It's been a couple of years. If you're about ready to retire or just recently retired or looking to retire in 2 to 3 years, dudes, I'm just telling you, man, putting some money on the table, taking some gains off the table. I think people don't do this enough. Now, how much should you do in a taxable account that cause capital gains? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? You do in your IRA, for sure. If you have only thing in a taxable account, which most probably don't, then yeah, I probably would. Maybe I would. I don't know. It's just I don't know your tax situation. I just got to see how that shakes out. But if it's all in an IRA, there's no taxable hit to move money from a stock into a bond, nothing like that. What should you put it in? I mean, the money markets are still paying upwards of 4.5%. I still like bonds, 10-year Treasury bond. You can get BND, the Vanguard Total Bond Index Fund. It's boring, not very sexy. You'll never write home, my Bitcoin is up 1,000,000%. By the way, the days of Bitcoin going up all this, I hate to say it. People, you said that before. Yeah, I did. But people don't get how basic math works. For Bitcoin to go from 10 to 100, that means go to 100, and I can't do it in my head, to 1,000, 1,000 to 10,000, 10,000 to 100,000. You see what I'm saying? Now you see now we're at 100,000. See how hard it is to get to Bitcoin to get the same kind of rates of return we've had in the past. People are going to still glom into that though because they just don't understand how rates of return work. They just don't. But I could be wrong. I just think the whole Bitcoin thing is silly. But hey, that's okay. People are getting rich. I'm not. Only thing I'm rich is in my hair. I still got my hair. Look at that big old mess. My wife's got it. We just cut it too, man. We just gave me a haircut like 3 weeks ago. It's already, look at that. I gotta start dyeing my hair. Should I dye it black? Maybe I'll dye it blonde. Get all the ladies say hi. Okay, I used to be blonde when I was a kid, and maybe I'll get all the ladies to love me again. Just dye it blonde. Maybe I'll dye my eyebrows blonde. They're starting to get white, like freaking. Oh, by the way, 8 o'clock tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is gonna be on NBC. Watch that so you can remember what it was like growing up, dude. Because that'll make you feel good. All right, God bless. Don't forget to. Red-Nosed Reindeer, that like button. And subscribe! Hit the red-nosed subscribe button and hit subscribe. God bless.